find a way out of here, get past the Cyclops, and back to the Krusty Krab too.
Hello and welcome back to some more of the Spongebob Squarepants Movie, where in the last episode, we played through the literal definition of a filler level, which was Sunday driving, and today we are going to be playing through Googly-Eyes and Smelly Knacks, which is a perfect summary of this level. So, this, my friends, is another sliding level. Now you may be asking yourself, what makes this level so bad? Well, you see, friends, not only do you have to do a time challenge, ring challenge, and macho time challenge, but you also have to do the standard challenge by, oh god, they have to do a standard challenge by turning off 3 individual faucets and dropping 4 individual lamps. Why? Why? Just leave! You can just go! Just leave! They don't... The sprinkler system should already be on. Oh, this game. This game. Anyway, let's get started. So we already turned off the... Off to a great start. Off to a solid start. So we already turned one of the 3 faucets in the last episode accidentally when we started the level. So we're actually going to completely ignore them for now, and we're just going to focus on getting all the treasure chests, because I forgot that this level is jump scares. Treasure chest number 1 is going to be over here, on top of this slide, so, yeah. There's treasure chest number 1 for you. And that was the last treasure chest that we can get for now. The next 2 are going to be on the upper level, because there is a higher level to this place that we can't access until we turn off all the faucets. We can't access it yet. So what we want to do is we want to follow the path around here, hop off on this green hose, and then we're going to take the yellow hose, like so, because this will take us directly to the next, well, okay, not directly to it, but you'll see it over there, the faucets. I don't even know, why is there just a random faucet just sticking out of the ground? Like, why? I don't even, whatever. Okay, so head down here, hit this first faucet, and then immediately jump off the yellow hose to hit the green faucet, like so. Then turn the camera around to the right-hand side. Okay, I guess we're going this direction. Okay, that's fine. Didn't want to go here, but honestly, it's probably better for us to fall, because we can adjust our course. Now that we've done that, it'll automatically set us onto the blue hose, because now all faucets have turned. A new pathway has opened up, allowing us to access the upper walkway. And I believe this sets us in the correct... are we already up here? I think it might have already put us up here. I'm not sure. I think it might have already... No, it didn't. Okay, it did not do that. Okay. It just put us onto the blue hose. It put us in the correct direction to get to the upper level, but it didn't automatically put us up there. Okay, so... what you want to do is you want... Oh, great. We have to watch this cutscene every single time. Quality game design. So from here, what you want to do is see if you want to get to the blue hose regularly, then you would go around the yellow hose that we went through last time, and then hop off the yellow hose to the blue hose, and then just follow this around to that wooden block you see in the distance, and then ride that up onto the green hose, which will take you up to the upper level, in which we are going to be able to knock down all 4 of the lamps, as well as collecting the remaining 2 treasure chests. So, fortunately, it checkpoints you once you get up here. So, you know, that's a nice addition. At least they at least got that part right. But, you know, whatever. Anyway, so there's a lot more crazy things happening up here. There's a lot of electricity and dangerous things to deal with, but, you know, it's not all that bad in the grand scheme of things, comparatively at least. So what we want to do now is we want to hit this treasure chest. I said treasure chest. I meant to say that we got to hit this target. Then each target we hit will cause 1 of 4 lamps to drop. Once we drop all 4 lamps, the way out will become clear. So, you know, it's a work in progress. What we want to do is we want to jump off of the blue hose, jump off that and get on the blue hose right here, because this is going to take us around in this direction, which will loop us up to the top, and then we'll be able to jump off here to get, oh, okay, didn't want to get hit there. I love it. I love it when the game just stops your momentum dead in its tracks and leaves you completely incapable of saving yourself. Truly, quality game design. Let's take an extra shortcut this time and go all the way up here and then make a hard right turn. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to jump off here to grab the treasure chest. And we'll land down here, but that's fine because this is just right where the checkpoint is, so it's no big deal. We can get back up to where we were nice and easy. So now we're going down the orange hose. It's pretty hard to get lost up here. Pretty much each route you can take will lead you to at least one of the lamps. So there really is no incorrect direction to go. Well, okay, technically there is in the sense that you can jump onto a hose, and if you aren't facing the proper direction, it'll send you the opposite way. But other than that, there really isn't any incorrect way to go about doing this. So you should be pretty good off for the most part, and I didn't want to jump all the way down here. What we were trying to do was take the yellow path. Well, okay, we weren't trying to take, we were trying to get back onto the blue path, which apparently didn't work out too well for us. And, oh great, the game doesn't let you turn right. I'm holding the right in the control stick, nothing's happening. Just quality game design.
How was that for you?
Hey, look at that, it actually let me turn right this time, what do you know. There's the target we wanted to hit, so now all we gotta do is just jump back over in this direction. There we go, it actually, what do you know, it let me actually take shortcuts this time. Who'd have thought it. Now we can go up the yellow path, because as you probably saw on our way up here before, the yellow hose will take us directly to the final target we need to hit. Then we can just make our way across the lamps and get out of this wretched... I'm on my last nerve with this game. I am on my last nerve. Let's see if we actually won't fall off this time. What do you know? We made it around the turn. So now we can head back over in that direction, which we're going to try to take a little bit of a shortcut here. This didn't work. Okay, great. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely fall all the way to the bottom. Fantastic. Well, now all the lamps have been dropped, we can go all across the lamps to get out of this filthy, filthy level. But we do have one more treasure just to collect them all on the way. You probably saw it floating in the air on our way to hit the final target. So, we just gotta go across these lamps. We'll get the treasure chest real quick before we head out, and then we can finally be done. Well, okay, well we can be done with the first mission of this level. So we're gonna jump out here to get this, and then fall all the way to the bottom so that it takes us back to the checkpoint where we need to go to reset the lamp run. I love it that you can't skip these cutscenes. That's my favorite. Like, if you die in Industrial Park, Phase 1 in Battle of Bikini Bottom, yes, it plays the opening cutscene again, but guess what? You can skip it if you don't want to watch it. Here, no option to. You gotta suffer through it again. Lovely. Well, anyway, I fell again, and I love the fact that you can't skip this cutscene at all. You know, in the movie it was really simple. The sprinklers came on, so everything in the museum came back to life, which just hasn't happened here. So they all revolt against the Cyclops, and then they just, you know how they escape? They walk out the door, because the museum is overflooded with the sprinkler system, and it forces the door open, and they just take the crown and leave. I know, right? Crazy.
You left a trail of debris in your wake, but you did make it, so here's your reward.
Like, why are there just random hoses suspended in midair in this antique knick-knack shop? Why?
And so, after escaping the hideous fate that awaited them in the clutches of the Cyclops, SpongeBob and Patrick find themselves standing on the beach, staring out at the vastness of the ocean.
How are we gonna get back to Bikini Bottom?
I can take you there. I'm not a lifeguard, but I play one on TV.
So, where's your boat?
Boat?
Oh my god, I forgot how awful that looked!
Bottom, here we come.
I forgot how awful that was! Oh my god! I forgot that they couldn't get David Hasselhoff to sign up for this terrible game, so they just had to resort to the crappiest, like... that looks like something, that looks like a parody of a freaking human. Like, oh my god, the animation and the character models. What was that? Oh, I can't, okay, we'll talk about this awful level tomorrow, but for now, we gotta go back here and do a time challenge. Fun, 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 fun!
Wanna slide down there again?
Not really, but we have to.
We already made it out. Why would we want to do that?
I'll reward you.
Then duty calls.
Excellent. Slide through there faster than the allotted time, and I'll reward you.
A gentle reminder. They kind of have, you know, a city to save. They have to save Bikini Bottom from Plankton's wrath. But sure, let's just spend time going down the slides again and going through all the rings again, because we definitely have the time to spare. I'm honestly surprised I made that jump with how annoying this game has been with restricting your controls. I'm honestly surprised that jump worked. But on the bright side, we don't have to knock down any faucets this time, or any lamps, or any nonsense like that. It's just a straight shot to the end, At least I think it's a straight shot to the end. I don't think we have to knock down any lanterns. I'm pretty sure they're already in place. At least I think they are. Maybe they aren't. What do I know? But I'm pretty sure the game isn't mean enough to make you go around this entire track again, knocking down all the targets. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're already in place. So all we have to do is just make our way around here. Okay, that happened. That sure did happen. Now we gotta be careful not to get hit by anything, or else we will get knocked off and be unable to save ourselves. So, yep. So all we gotta do is just follow the track around, jump across the things, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, so, I mean, on the plus side, the time challenge is probably the easiest here because, like, it's a very open-ended stage, so it's just a matter of you finding the correct route to the end, which obviously helps when you're making a speed game kind of thing. The ring challenge, I think, is also pretty straightforward, so it's probably the easiest of all of them. It's just, like, why? I don't even know. So I'll say this much. We made it through here in 1 minute 45 seconds. The macho time challenge for this is 1 minute and 50 seconds, so we will be good to go. We don't really have anything to worry about this time. The main stage is annoying as all hell, but at least the bonus challenges are not quite as frustrating. So, you know, the game gets a single point.
Are you up for another?
I think we've jumped through enough hoops for you, Mindy.
Then how about jumping through rings instead?
All right.
I guess the dialogue just didn't play there for some reason. Yeah, but I like how she has to explain the concept of a ring challenge to us every single time. As if, by some chance, we forgot how they work. I don't even know. But yeah, it's, oh, right, the rings move now. I forgot that the rings move. Because, of course the rings move. Why wouldn't they start moving? Oh, good. Oh, good. Good old-fashioned not letting you jump. Fantastic. Truly excellent game design is what we're dealing with here. I can't stand this game. I really can't. I used to love it when I was a kid, but then I grew up, and then I actually learned what standards were, and then I'm like, oh wait, this is actually not good at all. Because, like, that's the thing. When you're a kid, you don't really have standards for things. So it's, like, it's more easy for you to enjoy things when you're younger. So by that same logic, obviously a lot of things when you enjoyed when you were a kid, probably, well, not probably, a majority won't withstand the test of time, because, you know, when you grow up, you look at it with a critical lens, you're like, this isn't good at all. Like, you can still enjoy it. There's things that don't hold up all that well from your childhood that you can absolutely still enjoy. It's just when we talk about objective quality, obviously it's depending on how, like, when you're kid, maybe you can identify, you know, really good things. I guess it depends person to person, but it's just generally speaking, things you love when you were a kid, well, some things I should say won't withstand the test of time as well as other things. So, for instance, Battle for Bikini Bottom, that holds up extremely well. Almost 20 years later, movement, I was gonna say movement platforming, those are one and the same. Movement, level design, music, visuals, it all holds up super, super well 20 years later. This game does not, and I still have the nostalgic memories of playing through it, but man, it does not hold up well at all. I can list some other examples of things that hold up, like for instance, Aladdin, Lion King, Toy Story, a lot of Pixar and Disney classics, DreamWorks classics, Shrek, they all hold up extremely well over time. Then you have some things, I'm trying to think of an example off the top of my head, which is proving to be rather difficult, more harder than I would have thought it was going to be. I guess
I guess practice makes perfect. You've earned this.
Oh boy.
I guess maybe the Little Mermaid sequels, because Little Mermaid 2 and the prequel are trash movies. But I liked them when I was a kid. It's just that upon rewatching them, you're like, oh, that was not good at all. I mean, the original Little Mermaid withstands the test of time, but the sequels do not. I liked them when I was a kid, but man, they do not hold up well at all. So just that's just the case when you're younger, you don't have as high standards for things, so you enjoy things more easily, I guess, respective of their objective quality. But then when you grow up and you have the ability to actually do that, then it's like, all right, this isn't as good as I once thought it was. And it's case by case. So once again, with the bouncing off the slide, because this game, oh my god, it's so good. It's such a good game. It's not, but oh good god. I mean, yeah, like I said, I still have some good memories associated with playing this game, but when you look at it objectively, it is a mess all around. Just like there's so few aspects of this game that are worth redeeming. But whatever. At least, hey, on the plus side, it's the last sliding challenge, and then after this, we only have one more driving level, and then we're coming up on the end of the game. You know, like we're approaching the end game now. It's just all we got to do is, like I said, after this we have. I'll give you a rundown of what's left for us to do in this game. We have one more. We have a boss fight immediately after this level. Then after the boss fight, we have a 3D platforming level, which will. That's gonna be another lengthy episode because we're gonna have to go back through all of this. We may not make this jump. Yeah, no, I jumped too early. That was my fault. What's happening right now is the game being awful. But the initial this game. The initial jump was my fault. The initial jump was my fault. But everything that happened after that was just this game. All right, we actually made the jump this time, so now it should be just a straight shot to the end. But yeah, in summary, some things that you liked when you were a kid will not hold up all that well. Other things will. It's just case by case. Battle for Bikini Bottom holds up wonderfully. It's a near perfect game. This game is about the polar opposite. I mean, maybe I'm being too hard on it because, like, there are the platforming. Like, I mean, I've been saying it again and again. The core movement and the platforming are, without a shadow of a doubt, this game's strongest points. Because it's the same as it was in BFEB. The problem is that you almost never get to actually platform because so much of the game is spent sliding, driving, and fighting bosses in the same environments over and over again, with nothing to differentiate them. That or doing floating block challenges, which are pretty fun, admittedly, because you know it's just a straight up platforming challenge, or Spongebob challenges, which the Spongebob challenges can be a little frustrating at times, sometimes not for the best reasons, or also the combat arena challenges. Let's not forget about those. Oh no, you are not gonna screw me over like that, game. You are not gonna screw me over by straight up just cutting my momentum in half at the very end.
Congratulations! Here's your reward.
Alright, and that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow for some more of the Spongebob Squarepants Movie. Goodbye.